You know, few places capture Seattle's culinary vibe quite like Matt's in the Market. It's one of the must-visit spots at Pike Place Market, whether you're a local or visiting from out of town. And lucky for us, we have their chef in the kitchen with us this morning. Please welcome Jace Jorgenssen. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us. I appreciate being here.
You guys really are an iconic spot. I think of date night, lunchtime. What makes you guys so special?
We really kind of focus on fresh seasonal produce and fish from the market. So we just try and use everything that we can locally and just kind of showcase that for the Seattle area.
Amazing. So what are you going to showcase for me today? What are we making?
Today we're going to make a summer gazpacho with a smoked halibut rillette and a little fennel salad for the top.
Okay. And this is the halibut that you're using, so fresh again.
As fresh as we can get it. We use Pike Place Fish downstairs where they throw the salmon, so we get it as local and fresh as we can.
That's so amazing. Okay, how do we get started?
Okay, so the day before is the best time to do all of this. I have everything kind of prepped just to make it easier for everybody. Basically, we're just going to make a kind of cold blended soup, choosing the best produce that we can get for that time, and I'll kind of just walk you through that process.
Please. And I love that it's a cold soup because, like you said, in the summer, you're already
You don't want to put the stove on. You don't want to have the oven on. No, cold soup, nice for the heat.
That's amazing. Okay. So everything just goes in
Everything's going to go into the blender.
You have that. I know. See, this one, you got to really put your muscles into it.
Start with the honeydew melon. Oh. We're making a green gazpacho as well.
Okay. Melon, interesting.
Yes. So honeydew will go in. English cucumber.
Okay. And like you said, you can do this all ahead of time.
Yeah,
so
do it the night before.
If you want to do it the night before.
Yeah, do it all the night before. Have all this stuff in a bowl so you can marinate it all together. You just get a lot better flavor that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
After the English cucumber, we're going to add some bell pepper.
What do you love about this dish? What notes can I?
Honestly, the kind of secret is the tomatillo. It's really acidic, kind of tangy, a little bit of a twist on that kind of tomato flavor.
Delicious.
Yep. So next is our tomatillo.
Okay. You're right, this is very green.
Very green, very bright for the summer. Celery as well.
Oh.
Some yellow onion, because you have to have that onion, you have to.
Absolutely. Is this dish on your menu right now too?
We are serving this gazpacho with our halibut dish in the evening, on our evening menu. So a little bit of a play for sunset supper.
Amazing.
Yep. Fennel as well.
Fennel, okay. I love fennel. I know some people have strong feelings.
People have very strong feelings about fennel. I don't know why. I don't know why either.
I don't get that either. I think it's so delicious.
It is delicious.
Okay, what is this?
This is some toasted coriander. Secret kind of note.
Oh, just a dash? Okay. And then a couple more.
And then a couple more things. Also, a baguette that's day old.
Is that important to make sure it's
important.
day old?
It kind of gives you that nice mouthfeel and the texture. You could also make it gluten-free if you wanted to, but it's kind of an important step for gazpacho.
Okay, great.
And then just our fresh herbs, which is going to be nice basil and parsley.
And you don't have to chop this or anything?
No, we're going to blend this all together, so it's going to emulsify and kind of just break down on its own.
I like that, easy peasy.
All right, and then our liquid to kind of get us going is just a nice clean white wine vinegar. You could use any kind of just neutral vinegar that's not going to add a whole lot of flavor to it. You kind of just want to play with the acidity.
Okay, perfect. And do we pulse this or what?
We're gonna blend the heck out of it.
Thank you. Why do you need the heck out of it? Okay. And how long and what are we looking for while you blend it?
You want to kind of let it go as long as possible without it creating too much heat and friction in there, because you don't really want to cook it. You want it to be nice and fresh and raw tasting, but you also want to give it enough to really break down and be nice and smooth.
Okay, delicious.
All right.
Hit it.
Here we go. So we'll let that go for a few minutes, and then we're going to add some nice olive oil to it to help give it a nice little texture.
Do you have a favorite olive oil?
We're using this Moroccan olive oil. It's super amazing. It's just really nice, bright, and fruity. So you let that go for a few minutes.
Okay. The Moroccan olive oil.
Yeah,
I always
very,
like
very
hearing
good.
every chef's. I feel like you guys always have like a favorite olive oil. That makes all the difference.
This is probably my favorite olive oil right now.
Okay, and don't skimp out on it.
You
don't
can't.
Go cheap.
Honestly, the Kirkland brand is very, very good if you wanted to get kind of in bulk and you've got a Costco membership. That works pretty well.
I do, so there we go. All right, how's it looking?
It's looking very good. So we're going to take our olive oil now. I'm going to turn this back on. We're going to emulsify it in there. And we're just going to watch and be careful because we don't want it to break and shatter and just be a mess.
Ooh.
again, if you do this the day before, it'll really kind of set in. Okay, so that's the little process. Then we just season to taste. I've also got some ready to go here, just so we can kind of just continue on there.
Let's do it.
So to finish off, we're gonna make a little garnish, which I'll have you help me with.
Please.
If you just want to take the top off of this, leave a little bit of the green so we can see that in our salad.
Like here?
Yes.
Okay. And you said this is a very sharp knife.
It is, so please be careful.
I need one of these bad boys in my kitchen. That was way easier. Okay.
Sharp knife is actually a lot safer to use too.
True. A dull knife.
We're gonna do the same thing. If you want to take the top off of that guy for me.
Perfect. And this is what kind of salad are we making to finish off?
This is a little fennel salad. No, I'll use that side to kind of hold on to.
Okay. And talk to me about the lunch items you guys have too, because I think that's like one of the secrets of Matt's in the Market.
Yes.
You guys have an amazing lunch program.
We do. We kind of try and cater to everybody coming in through Seattle, so we try to have a little bit of everything for everybody. So our lunch menu really showcases that, and dinner time is a little bit more elevated. So lunchtime is really casual, kind of come in, get your sandwiches. There's always a lunch special that changes daily. So there's always something special for everybody.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so to finish off our little salad over here, we're gonna take the mandolin, the scariest instrument in the whole kitchen.
Okay.
And we're gonna kind of just shave the tops of these.
Oh.
Just be careful and watch your finger. If you don't have this, you could use a sharp knife as well. But honestly, I think it's an important tool to have in your kitchen.
Okay, fair enough. It seems like it's making it so much thinner than what you could chop.
Yes, if you had really, really good knife skills, you could get away with using a blade, but using a mandolin just makes it all consistent and perfect. So
that makes sense.
It's kind of a cheat code. Be careful.
Yes, we like our fingertips.
Yes.
And it's a big week too, as we're making this at the market with Sunset Supper. So what can you tell me about this event?
Sunset Supper is sold out. It's a yearly fundraising event that we do, or that we're a part of rather. It just really helps benefit the whole market community, the retirement community, the daycares that are down there and everything. So.
Wow, why does Matt's in the Market love to be a part of it specifically?
We've been Matt's in the Market for 19 years now, and we just feel like that we're part of the community, and we just love to give back and help support as well. So
that's so awesome.
Yeah.
So I guess because it's sold out this year, and if people at home didn't get their ticket, I guess next year.
Next year, get it early. Yes, I'm not sure exactly when they start to sell tickets, but it's always a hot commodity. So get in when you can.
Follow them on social media.
Yes.
Okay, so what did you just put in here?
So in here we have our fennel that we shaved, our radish that we shaved, some chives.
Okay.
And then if you want to season with some nice salt,
yes,
you can
I feel like
squeeze
nice
those
salt
lemons
is
in there as well.
also important.
Yes, this is Malden sea salt. I think pretty much every chef uses it. It's just a really nice flaky sea salt. It's not super high in salinity, so you can actually use a fair amount, so you can actually kind of really get that nice.
So I can go in, maybe. I'm gonna go.
Go for it.
Okay, don't be shy.
Yep, and
One
you can add
lemon?
all. You can. I would do all those.
Oh, citrusy.
Yep.
Okay.
And you can play with that salt and lemon kind of acid flavor forever.
Okay.
So.
I'm doing it.
And then I'll give you some olive oil in here too while we're going.
Perfect. Should I mix this around a little?
I would mix all that together, and then we can go to the plate here.
I'm actually really excited to try all of it, but the olive oil too, because
the olive oil is so good. It is so good. It is so good.
Oh, amazing.
So I have some that we made earlier. So I'll just put that in our bowl that we're going to plate in here.
And how long, you said Matt's in the Market, 19 years, but how long have you been there?
I took over as the executive this past November, so about a year ago now, but I've been there for about 5 years.
Amazing. Can I dive in?
You can dive in, yeah, and I'll keep garnishing here.
Ooh,
so that's vegetarian at this point.
Okay.
We're gonna add our smoked halibut rillette that I made, which just gets hot smoked. Yes, bright, fresh.
It's not like spice, but it's like, maybe just because it's so fresh and bright, my taste buds are freaking out right now. This is so good.
Yes.
Here,
perfect.
I'll go in.
There we go.
Okay, and so that's how this is normally served at dinner.
This is how we're going to do for Sunset Supper. At dinner time, you'd get a whole portion of filet on the top that we pan roast.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes.
Okay,
and then we'll take our lovely little salad that we made.
This is fantastic. So fresh.
Yes.
It really makes a difference. And then I gotta try that fennel.
And again, because it's so hot outside in the summertime, if you can make a cold dish for dinner, that's all you need.
Thank you so much, Jace. This was so much fun. I learned a lot. And wow, who knew? I love it.
Come and see us.
I will.